How you doing, everyone? Turkey Buzzard here. Hope you're having a good day. As you can see, this build started out with nothing but flat grass and ended up being a train yard and train station. It was a long and complicated build, but I finally got it finished. So let's start our tour from where the bridges come onto the island from Warwick Homestead. Now, I'm not actually going to show it to you, but take it from me that these railroad tracks actually go a long way into Boston. I don't know why I get carried away with these builds, but with railroad tracks, I didn't know where to quit. Anyway, we're going to start out with this guard tower. Let's see what's up here. This train yard and train station were inspired by the ones in Fallout 76. As a matter of fact, once we hit the train station, some of you will probably feel like you're in the game Fallout 76. Now, I tried recording this yesterday. I had a whole bunch of feral ghouls running around on the island. My goal was to make this tour seem a little more immersive by killing a few ghouls along the way and looting everything in sight. But apparently that was too much to ask because I kept getting 1,000 pounds of lag everywhere I went. So today I decided to kill all the ghouls and just go ahead and loot this place. So all the ghouls that were here are now dead. And it looks like it may have made a difference. So basically all that's left to do is check out this place and loot everything in sight. To those who play Fallout 76, this should be a very familiar sight. I used the Vault 111 trunks as my stash box. I basically tried to keep this as true to Fallout 76 and real train stations and train yards as I possibly could. I've been wanting to build a train yard for some time, and I've had several comments from people requesting that I do so. So, I put a lot of time and effort into this build, and I really enjoyed it.
Perfect.
As you can see, there are several train switching stations along the track here. Every place the tracks split, there's a train switching station.
There we go.
And they're always a good source of loot. As I said, I put a lot of work into this. All the dirt, the grass, the gravel, this all had to be put in before I could start putting any buildings down. Then, of course, I had to consider what would be done in each one of these buildings. What would they be using each building for? As you can see, this building is being used to offload lumber. Apparently some food and water is also offloaded here. I only wish that Fallout 76 had this amount of loot at each of their locations. Now I really want to give a shout out to Donald Scott. He suggested that along with the switching stations, there should also be a central control tower. Now I thought that was an excellent idea, so this is what I came up with, and I really want to thank Donald for suggesting this. So, onward and downward. So now this warehouse looks like it's used to offload various crates and barrels. Ah, the bathroom areas. I almost forgot to put bathrooms in at this train yard. It's just not something that I was thinking of. But then at the last minute it occurred to me that there would have been a lot of unhappy people if there hadn't have been bathrooms in this train yard. Barrels being loaded or unloaded from a truck here. You have some overhead cranes which are being used to load or unload shipping containers. And of course it looks like this is where they control the overhead cranes. May as well check this switching station first. And this building is used to do maintenance and repair on some of the train cars. This train yard seems to be in a lot better condition than those in Fallout 76. I'm thinking that the only damage that actually reached this island would be the radiation damage. So this train yard actually looks like nothing ever happened to it, other than the fact that it's totally deserted, which in itself seems sort of creepy. Well, at least I'm getting a few fusion cores out of the deal. There's actually plenty of workbenches here. There's weapons benches, armor, chem benches, tinker workbenches. Basically all the different workbenches that you find in Fallout 76 are in this train yard. And then once I finished building this train yard, I wasn't finished. I had to go around and put all the rubble in and all the debris. Over here we've got another guard tower. And of course the railroad goes over across past the castle and on a long ways into Boston. A few more switching stations here where the tracks split. Now I apologize for the lag that I'm getting through here. I don't know why, but every time I come near these train engines, I get tons of lag. There was one more building over here somewhere that we didn't check. Here we are, this building here. As you can see, besides all the buildings and everything in it, I had to place tons of junk to collect. There we go, an XO3 Hellfire power armor, fully equipped. In Fallout 4, it doesn't get any better than this. Okay, let's head back over to this train yard and train station. Took a lot of work to build, but I had a really good time building it, and I hope you all enjoyed watching it. And if you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it when you do, and it tells me that all my hard work has not been for nothing. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I put out new videos every week. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. But for now, I'm going to go in here and do some trading with this vendor bot called Specs. I really appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you again next week.